mic right here. This mic is amazing. How's everybody doing? Okay, that's this side. How's everybody doing? There we go. There we go. All right. So, just really quick. I'm used to I only have like a few values. I promise you. There's only a few. All right. One of them is I'm used to an active listening community. So, if you don't know what that is, if you've been to or have seen, who has been to or have seen a Black Baptist church? A lot of you? All right. So if you've been to or have seen a Black Baptist church, when the pastor goes up to the pulpit and starts preaching to the congregation, usually the congregation will give you some things like, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. You might get a stomp and a clap and hear a little tambourine, right? You don't have to give me those same exact phrases, but definitely give me that same exact energy. Cool? Cool? All right. And so in between my pieces, so that way there's not that long, awkward, poetic silence, whenever I say, if you can feel it, would love for you guys to reply back, you can speak it, and say it like y'all mean it. All right? We're gonna try this out probably a few times, but we're going to try this out right quick, okay? All right, hold on. If you can feel it. See, everybody, I knew everybody was going to do it at a different time. I knew it. So, one more time. If you can feel it, you can speak it. Trust me, when you guys say it just like that, everybody will be like, you can speak it. Cool? All right. If you can feel it. Close. We're going to get there, I promise you. We're going to get there. Don't worry about it. All right, so first couple of pieces, I'm just going to go into them. So we'll work it out. I promise you, we'll work it out. And usually I'm used to moving around a lot, so this towel is probably going to be moving like a lot up here. So because I can't move, because I'm very stationary right here with this beautiful mic right here, I'm probably going to be waving this a lot. So just to give you a heads up. All right. If you can feel it. I feel like I'm on a real life Zoom call. That's what it felt like. All right. The audience always sees the finished product, but never the struggle or the inner battle. And we don't often know the impact of our presence as Black artists. See, as Black art, with people, we can kind of predict what we produce or move, how a certain word calculated in a way or two, how a stroke tone on a perfectly blank canvas can best capture a heart, can inspire a crowd reaction that best feeds our bellies, but it's with caution when our vulnerability is glorified. Our oppression, our plight, a museum exhibit, our oppression ingested by a white gaze because they see strength and a masterpiece. And then project a dehumanized fantasy. Tragedies translated into hymns, and artists who illustrates pain vibrantly in a range of hues and not be tongue-tied, when in reality, we've had to use this tongue as weapon, or been declared a weapon. Spew tear-tearing words like paintballs and often leave a mess when lashing out because we've seen red, when our cries have been left on red or ignored. So when our art is bled and we can't comprehend how our blues are given these bright yellow spotlights, it's because we didn't come here to be idolized, just elegantly wanted to survive, because racism in 2020 is performative activism. Perform as if your act isn't an ism, like Boston putting Black Lives Matter billboards in Fenway the same day a Roxbury Love Nelson Mandela mural is torn down, but they don't want to see me torn down as a Black male poet. Can't dysfunction like Kanye West when Black male hosting, Black host now mentor, so I feel like painting. Positioned uncomfortably perfect on its display. How do I color myself more valuable when it's the polished work they pay for, they think? They don't feel the nights I've let the disc play. Create a playlist and play a list of memories in my mind, asking myself why I hurt myself this way. Why I transitioned through life the wrong way, missing moments along the way, and can't glue together my broken nights as they bleed together in my tunnel vision. Y'all don't pay the cover for my missing moments or my tunnel vision unless the art can be projected, unless the art can project the struggle vibrantly. Is my death a better finished product? Our last breath, the last exhibit that you'll pay to listen to. If you can feel it. All right. So that's the first one. Got two more. I'm gonna bang these out really quick. All right, because we've been out here, y'all, and one more applause to everybody, the organizers that set this up. One more, give it up for the organizers that set this up, for all the poets and performers that came up before me. This has been an amazing experience. A majority of us are from Boston, where it would be like 90 degrees, so we would be frying. So right now, we can enjoy this sea breeze up here with you guys at the Cape. So this is amazing. So I'm gonna get into the next piece. Thank you again. All right. If you can feel it. See, I hear y'all. I hear it. All right. I'm not selling my tears. My blood is not for sale. My body is not up for auction, yet there's a price on our heads. See, we're not cargo. Not apes in a concrete jungle. We're not targets, not prizes, not bargaining chips, not thugs or delinquents, yet we're the profits you profit on behind your prisons. You've pipelined our children from schools into your visions, emasculated and slaughtered our fathers while overworking and eroticizing our mothers to command our allegiance, but our queens are not your bitches. They will not lay down. This is not us biting a hand. This is us being told to wait. Done waiting for you to understand. Done listening to your understandings, being confronted with misjudgments, then being persecuted for misperception. See, we understand more twists than evidence, and we are not being deceived. We are not paranoid. This has been a pool of blood and not a puddle, yet we've been distanced, disarmed, and told this is discontent. We've been financially cold-shouldered. This ice is terror. In dead silence, your police been casted like rods, fishing to reel us in, and you've baited us and served us. It's media scapegoats, because it's just our problem. Because there is no problem. When we're the nagging problem, black on black, not enough voting. And have you heard the lyrics to their music? Not enough parenting. They're always locked up. It's we. And we're chanting, just us, just us. Just us. Hands down, don't shoot, but this is our ongoing reality because they keep shooting. It's a part of our lives, and our lives don't matter to the naive, the ones that sit comfortably on our bones, dignity, and holy land, justified with suits and laws, sitting in two-parent homes watching CNN and Fox. So while our communities rot, they project violence, so the closed off willingly can be blocked off mentally, wanting order, but never order justice in the center of their towns. And they have the nerve to cry over Cecil the lion. Peter almost had a riot over the death of Mufasa. Our ongoing symbol of using strength as is presents strength and resilience, but we're being killed for using our instincts, our cars being only gagged witnesses, then the last spots we're seen because we don't sell dreams. A hair, it's not yours to touch, not part of your research. So research your nightmares, because this locked lineage has been woven into a warrior spirit that your past anxiously awaits to be unleashed on this present public that wants to cover up, contain, or won't accept how the ignorant has been acting like earplugs with these privileges. Excuse me. I mean freedoms, being blindfolds, safety blankets, the veil for the naive, while we've been the broken pieces of this nation's mirror. So I guess together, will be forced to show you your horrific reflection. If you can feel it. Ooh, yeah, see, we're getting it now. All right. Listen, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys know that? You guys are amazing. Give it up one time, please, Funkadelics. All right. So, last piece. I'm gonna get up out of here. I had a new piece that I wanted to try and do, but I don't. Okay, so really quick, support the artists. So I'm up here in like my full-time work gear. This is what I wear to work. I work as an account manager for the #1, solar supplier in the nation, Sunrun. So this is not a plug for Sunrun. This is just me telling you guys what I do for work, okay? So I help homeowners pretty much. Who's a homeowner in here? Raise your hand if you own a home. You probably have seen people come to your door plenty of times. I'm not one of those people that try to annoy you and interrupt your day. I just happen to probably annoy you and interrupt your day. I'm sorry. It's my full-time job. I just try to see who applies and who qualifies for homes. We as artists are similar to my job. We kind of come up to stages, and sometimes we're accepted, and sometimes we're not. So this poem that I actually have that's new, I'm going to do it now because I'm already talking about it. So this new poem here is kind of reminiscent for all of us. It's a shout out to all of us because this isn't something we get paid hourly to do. We don't get a salary for this. We receive compensation however we can. And most times we have our values. We have our own personal values, but we also understand how, how different organizations run. But we also make sure that we don't get screwed over either. We try to get our dollar. We got to get that back. So we got to get our value. So again, shout outs to all the artists over here. Shout outs to the band. Shout outs to the organizers that put this on for all of us. So yes, this is this piece. Let's try this, guys. If you can feel it. Okay, I'm sorry. We, artists, sometimes hear how opportunity is on the other side of a door. All you have to do is knock. So me, on this stage, at this door, knocking, it's more than a desire to be heard by an open heart. With all the power to push past pain and walk, not crawl up here with my chin up. But what does that have to do with you, right? You're not interested, especially when I chose this life. I don't get paid hourly or salary, jugging trusted timing just to hear I have disturbed your routine. And you think I'm lying. See, opportunity must make me work. Cause when you're qualified, it shoves you to your breaking point in the dirt. So when you succeed, you can value victory and can testify, embracing rejection like a lost friend. Cause in life, you'll lose friends and reject the idea that those relationships have reached their worst. And what's worse, the elements are unforgiving. I can rain tears, hail my troubles, and shine light on these fears, but no one cares, works harder. No one cares, work harder is the motto we live with these years. So me knocking with swiftness is to wake opportunity like an 8-year-old at Christmas. And I'm not looking for forgiveness because the gift is experiences that money can't buy. Miles within a journey that you really can't drive. So I knock with determination in my eye, rebuilding after clearing the rubble that I've let cluster up inside. Instead of being accountable, I've collected a lot of debt. Tearing down my power like plants in Plymouth and Somerset. To no surprise, I've let opportunity slip and said she'll return. Bigger and better, and later when she did return, I ended up burned. Too ambitious and then undeserving. When I got my desires, till I hit rock bottom and almost smothered my fires. It took time and healing to guide further from remission. This knock, it's me reinforcing my decision. I knock because of my art. I knock because of my heart that contains my family and friends who have been there from the start. I knock because of my car. I knock because of my rent. I knock for the people that I've disappointed in any aspect. I knock because I'm hurting. I knock because I can heal. I knock because I really, really can give you a better deal. I knock because I'm qualified and the reason why I'm here, but it's harsh out here, opportunity, so I'ma stand right here. If you can feel it! All right, guys, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna end you guys on this because, like, I have to, it's only right. So it's my last one, so it's a call and response, so we're gonna do this together. Ready? Ready? If you can feel it! From the depths, that rock bottom repetitive cycle that tomorrow has you looking forward to, so we add vocabulary to our frustrations and blue lines and black cursors, showing the blues and white lies, saying we are more than your black curse, sir. Grabbing our titles of being blessings wrapped in space with a universe for mind and forming life like a planet's atmosphere, because if you can feel it, for the times that you felt human in a society that wanted you to be super. Chant how the system isn't a ball and chain, how your sex won't be held as a restraint, how religion may rebuke your shortcomings, so we just embrace the lessons that came in its place. Let this stage be your claim, voice your paint on their graves. Let us congregate around your testimony as you reenact the scriptures of your pain, because if you can feel it, because the quietest mind has the loudest thoughts, transferring thunderbolts through ink to right brain storms, letting that typhoon of fears affect your peers, because we all know what that shit feels like. When F you, I hope you rock, really doesn't satisfy revenge. And that wishful thinking doesn't inspire karma to come when that heartbreaker had the nerve to break your heart. Its sorrowful words weren't poetic enough to capture your emotions, sorrowful spirit like Pintoed and Ghostbusters. So when we say it, we mean it. And the audience will have no choice but to respect our team of radical expressions, forced to be spoken. So master and architect your talent building blocks. Adjust your swag by turning your lungs to amplifiers, bringing that extra, so they can read all about the seduction off the tips of Cupid, seducing those guilty pleasures that lay dormant and ignored. Bring them to life. Be that life. Summon the flaring wings of your phoenix and be fly with all your might. But anchor you. Hold yourself down humbly, because this is your existence, but don't just exist. Dance. Ace all those challenges and welcome in those new bees, because we're all wild cards, shuffling to be here, be heard, be loved, be held here. Because if you can feel it, and we mean that. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Have a good one. Enjoy this weather while we still got it. God bless you guys. And again, support the artists. Thank you guys.